Good morning, each and everyone. Welcome to Plant a Garden TV. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Please hit the notification bell. That's how other people can get to find this channel by you sharing, by you liking. So we will appreciate the support. And we also want to thank everyone for all the love and support that we've been getting. Appreciate you all. Even as by tapping the screen and liking the video, that means a lot to us. You can also go and check out our channel where we have lots of videos. We have DIY project, we have gardening from soil to seeds, planting, in every aspect. And it's all about using what you have and being creative. Using what you have and being creative. So today our focus is gonna be, because our focus is gonna be on lifestyle and some things you do to keep your life, to keep your mind back. Because I'm gonna tell you this, sometimes your mind can really mess with you sometimes according to where you have it, especially to the thinking, like how you think. The mind can really play with you sometimes. You know, there's something, you know, there are a lot of people say age is a number. And the reason why I believe a lot of people say age is a number, because it's how you feel. It's how you feel. Because sometimes you can be, people can be in the 70s and feel like they're 40. You can be, you understand? And it all goes on how we treat it and our thinking sometimes. You know, our health, sometimes our health, it's not just from what we eat, give us a healthy lifestyle, it's the way we think sometimes. Because sometimes we allow ourselves to, basically, we allow our mind to be functioning on the lower part, on the lower part. And when this is where stress, because now, if something is bothering you or something is stressing you, what you're supposed to do, me, if something is bothering me, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to figure out, okay, what can I do to change this? What can I do to make a change? All right? What can I do to make a change? But sometimes we sit down and we dwell on, oh my gosh. Oh, you understand? You might go into a situation where bills, especially hard times like this, you might be going to a situation where you could be losing your house through foreclosure. And we sit down and you stressing, oh my gosh, that can really, guys. Stress is a serious, we all know about stress, but you can't allow stress to manifest and take you over. You got to figure out how to get out of that zone. Because stressing is not gonna help the situation. And this is what destroy a lot of us. This is what make us feel old. This is what mess up our mind. This is what cause us to sick. A lot of disease to hold on to us because of the state we in. Because of the state we in, sometimes a lot of sickness in the time of stress is when sometimes a lot of things happen to a person. That's why they say, stress is dangerous. So you got to try to keep your mind, don't care what you're going through. You got to try keep your mind because stress is not easy, guys. Get things to occupy your mind in a positive way. You understand? You, if you feel down and out, find a place where you could just relax by yourself. Well, you see, everybody operate different and everybody not the same. So some people might say, easier said than done. Easier said than done. Because some people, if they're going through a situation, they don't know how to take their mind off of that situation. It's like something is holding their mind to that situation that they cannot think, they cannot function, and they just keep stressing and stressing. These are the things that destroy people. Stress, guys. You know what I'm saying? So now, when we think about our lifestyle today, stress have a lot to do with our lifestyle. Sometimes some people say when they stress, things happen to them. They might lose their hair, many different things. So it definitely showing us stress have an effect on our life. So what we try to do, walk around stress, eliminate stress because it's not something we wanna have dwelling, have a place in our life. All right? So it's not just about the food you eat. Where the food has also plays a big role in a healthy lifestyle. The food plays a big role in a healthy lifestyle, but our mind as well, the way we think, how we able to control, how we able to be in control, how we able to take off our mind away from certain thing and place it into a positive area. Like for instance, you go into a situation, you stressed out. Instead of you keep your mind on that situation, you able to take your mind out from that situation and place it into a different area where you feel more at peace and joy because you cannot allow the situation to tear you down. You still have life to. So stressing is not the thing you want to do. Find somewhere that you can go, relax and ease your mind anytime you feel stress. Don't get yourself into depression, stress. These are when you're functioning on the lower state of your mind. All right? It's not healthy for a person. All right? So now, when we talk about food now, you know, thinking about your age, we're gonna leave food for last. Thinking about your age sometimes, thinking about your age can make you can mess with your mind. Thinking about can mess with your mind. How it can mess with your mind? Because you start thinking about you getting older. Even though you're not feeling like you're getting older, you know that you're getting older. But thinking about your age, oh, I'm getting older, it start mess with you now because you feel you all right now. I'm 70 years now, so I'm old. Never place, never place age on yourself. Never place oldness on yourself. Just live your life. You feel good, just live. Don't even think about how old you are. Just live your life because these little simple things. If you notice, you ever hear somebody say like, "Oh, I'm too old," right? I'm too old to do these type of things. All right? I'm too old to run up the street. I'm too old to play a little basketball. You ever hear people saying these things? That's limitation. That's limitation. You limiting yourself right there. You are limiting yourself right there. That's why I believe people say age is a number. Because you could be, this is the next thing. You could be 60 and you feel better than someone who's 20. You see where I'm coming from? So don't focus on the age, guys. Live your life. Live your life. Don't focus on the age. Live your life. Because I'm telling you, it plays with mind. It could play with your mind. It could make you feel like, oh, I'm getting older. And nothing wrong with getting older. But how do you feel? Do you feel like your age? You 60 years of age. Do you feel like you're 60 or you feel like you're 40? Or you feel like you're 25? So don't focus on the age, guys. Focus on what you're still capable of doing, even though you're growing older, guys. It's a lot about doing our mind and where we place our mind. Keep your mind from functioning on the lower state because that's where the stress, pain, sickness, everything come. Because you're so down. You want to raise yourself out of that situation. Raise your vibration out of that situation. Yes. So welcome, guys. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much. Don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate that. Now, guys, the food we eat today. The food we eat. We in a world today. We in a world today where I think it's easy to do research. Very easy to do research now. All you got to do go on your phone and you find things out. All right. So now in this stage today where everything is, expensive, Dr. Bill is expensive, everything is getting expensive. We got to be more conscious with ourselves to know that we have to take more pride in ourselves, what we eat, what we put in our stomach. All right? So sometimes we grow up off a certain food. We love the food we grow up off of, but sometimes is it something we should really be eating every day? What you guys think about that? It's easy now to know, to especially for the people who grow in food, especially for the people who grow in food. Now, if you grow in food, right? If you grow in food, you want to think about the food that you want to grow. Because, for instance, you're looking for food that can feed your body. You're looking for the food that can give your body what it need, what it desire. All right, so that's the food I will grow. The food that can give me iron, vitamin, whatever I need. That's the food that I'm growing, guys. because it's important. I'm telling you, the way how things going these days, the way how things going these days, you could have. Let me tell you something, guys. You could walk for years, and you could save thousands of dollars during that time you walk, right? But one thing you wasn't doing, you was walking hard, but you wasn't taking care of your body. You wasn't eating right. You wasn't eating proper. You was just eating. You know what I'm saying? Eating what's available. You wasn't taking the time out to eat the right thing. Like you want to eat stuff that can benefit your body, that can heal you, that can help build your body. You wasn't focusing on that, but you just walking. And you reach to the age now where you say retired. All right, you retire because you work hard during your years. So you have your retirement, you collect your little funds, and you have your savings. But one thing you wasn't doing during that time, you wasn't taking care of your body. You wasn't feeding yourself properly. You wasn't make sure that you get a decent cooked meal because you were too busy out there working trying to pay these bills. Now you reach to the stage of retirement and you get the little money and now you're not working, now you just living off your retirement. And a sickness hold you now. A sickness hold you now. What you got to do? All that money you save, guys. All that money you work all during the year, all these years. You know where it going back? Okay. So it's important, even though you're working hard, guys, even though you got to work hard to pay the bills, you have to eat properly. You have to eat properly. It's important to eat properly. It's important to clean out your system sometimes. And believe it or not, there's a lot of plants you can use to do that. Clean out your system from time to time. Eat healthy. Drink some fresh herb tea. Fresh from the garden, not the dry out leaf that have nothing inside of them. The fresh one. So if you have a garden, if you grow in a garden, whether it's a container garden or not, you still able, these herbs, these little herbs, you could have, like you could have the rosemary. Rosemary is a brilliant herb to grow. Rosemary, it's a brilliant herb to grow. You have the basil, you have the sage, you have mint, all different type of mint. They have out there that you could be growing. You understand, it's more healthy and it has substance. Because sometimes you buy mint or you buy herbs in a bag and it come dry, like it dry out, like there's no form of substance inside of that. What is that? What that can do? But when you pick it fresh from the plant, it have everything inside of it, especially if you grow it naturally, if you grow it organic. You see what I'm saying, guys? So keeping our body healthy it start from our mind. It's our mind is being aware, and accepting that, listen, I got to do something different. I got to start looking to my health more. You see, most of the time, what brings changes is awareness. Awareness is what brings changes. Because if you are aware of your situation and you accept you have a situation, then no, you're gonna walk on changing the situation. But if you're not aware, you cannot change something you're not aware. So it's like being aware that I need to focus on my health more. I need to start growing my own herbs that I can make my own tea, that I can get fresh herbs to make my tea, that I can get the you know the substance from it that my body need. It's awareness. So their age is a number, because you could be a young person and not feeling well, not feeling strong, and then a person who's 60 is walking, doing all these type of things, guys. So to me, age is a number, and to me, starting with your health, it starts from your mind. Sometimes it might be so difficult for you to start because, for instance, like, this is what I'm telling you is your mind. Because, like, for instance, there's a lot of people who say they want to exercise. Oh, I want to exercise. I got to start exercise. I'm going to get up in morning and start walking. And that's one of the hardest thing for them to even begin, to even start. And as simple as it is, as simple as it could seem, it's for you to wake up out your bed, right? Put on your shoes and just get outside and start walking. That's how simple it seems. But to some people, that is so difficult to do. That is really difficult to do, to get up, go outside and start walking and exercising, which is something good. It's good for every one of us. Exercising, walking. So it starts from the mind. It's starting from you being in control. It's starting from you saying, I'm going to get up in the morning and start walking, and get up and start walking. Don't let the lazy feelings hold you down. Don't let the procrastinating, oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Don't make that hold you down. Just get up, put on your shoes, and start. Get outside and start walking, guys. Because if you don't do that, you might catch yourself. Never do it. If you don't get up and just start moving, you might catch yourself never get up and start walking. So our mind, we got to be in control, because our mind sometimes could really trick us. And our mind sometimes can really keep us from doing what we want to do. Sometimes it can keep you procrastinating. So it's where you place your mind. That's who you are. Because you accepting it, even though you know that's not you. Even though you know, I don't want to be that. You still allowing it to control you. You know you're in a state now, all right, okay, you find yourself putting on some weight, right? We just drawing reference, guys. You find yourself putting on some weight. And you notice every time you check, you realize, man, I'm just getting, this weight is just keep going on. You move from 150 pounds and you realize you are 175, and you ain't do nothing about it. You move from 175 to 200, and you ain't do nothing about it. Your weight keep going up. You ain't do nothing about it. You realize you reach 225. 25 from 150, no, you ain't 2. You could feel it. You could feel that the weight is on your shoulder, and you could feel like, yeah, I'm putting on some weight. So you conscious, you know that you're putting on some weight, but all you telling yourself, you know what? I got to start to eat different. I got to start to exercise. And while you keep, you realize you reach 250, and you still ain't go out there and do anything. You still procrastinating. You catch yourself, you're at 275, you headed for 300. So this is what I'm saying. Even though you know, you got to accept. You got to accept it. Yo, I'm losing, because you're feeling it. But if you accept and say, yo, I'm gaining a lot of weight. I got to do something about it. And I will do something about it. And I'm going to do something about it. This is how sometimes a lot of changes come. Acknowledging and doing something about it. Because I'm telling you, I see stuff like this before. I see stuff like this before where people saying, I'm going and do this and I'm going and do this, and that's all you hearing. What I'm gonna do and never get it done. That's procrastinating. And listen, I cannot say that, because I don't. You could only know what a person going through if you're standing in their shoe. If you're not in their shoes, you cannot. You understand? So some of these things, some people might say, yes, it's harder said than done. It's harder said than done. And it's understandable. But don't look at age, guys. Your mind can really trick us sometimes. Our mind can trick us sometimes. Because now you counting your age. You understand? If you want to do something, just reverse it back. When you reach 40, go back, start counting back to 38 if they want to do something. But you can't make your age make you, even though you're feeling good, you cannot make your age and now you feeling like you is an old person. Even though you feeling strong, you feeling healthy. Don't put that with age. Because thinking about age can really make you feel different. All right? So what's up, guys? How you all doing on this beautiful morning? You guys okay? I hope you guys doing wonderful. Yes, thank you all, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. Truly appreciate it. Life and lesson, man. It's not easy, man. Time is getting so hard. I mean, I see someone tell me they went to the house, and that bill the bill is over 100 and something for some things. Man, I'm telling you, we got to look in ourselves, guys. I cannot tell anyone what to do, but these days you have to make sure you pay attention to the things you put in your stomach, what you eat, what you drink. It's important. It's important to learn about different herbs, learn about herbs that can build your immune system, because your immune system means a whole lot. Learn about building your immune system, learning about eating food that can help build your body, that can help give you vitamins, can help give you iron, because at the end of the day, your body is in need of these things. Pay attention, guys. This is not the time to sleep. This is waking up time. Your health is important. Your health is important, guys. Pay attention, observe. If you're growing something, grow it. Grow the things that you love and what you enjoy. All right? Grow the things that you love and what you enjoy. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys have a blessed and wonderful day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And we're supposed to go live this evening, but I'm not sure because it's raining. It look like it wanna rain, so I'm not sure. We was to do an outdoor cooking today, but I'm not sure about that because it look like it's wanna rain. So guys, don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. Peace. Have a wonderful day, guys. Yes.